And I got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real. I don't need to get along with your best friend, even better with your family.
What's up? Welcome to another video. Today is Friday, May 20th. In this video, I'm going to give you the Hawaii recap, and then also today I am going to my naturopath appointment up in Newport, which is about an hour and a half away from San Diego. I'm about to leave, but I wanted to intro this video, let you know what we're getting into, and I will see you when I see you. Okay, wow, we are out of that appointment. I was there for a little bit. My appointment was at like 12:30, but I feel like whenever you go to the doctor, you assume that your appointment starts 30 to 45 minutes after that. But I didn't mind waiting. I walk in this place and I just immediately knew it was my people. I walk in, there is an aromatherapy diffuser going on. There's a bag of crystals. There's a whole ass like kitchen of supplements. It was amazing. It was amazing. And this place is huge. So I went to Cone Health Institute in Newport area. Costa Mesa, I think is kind of what it's called here. But it's spelled C-O-H-N. And it's a group of naturopaths, chiropractors. They have everything. They have people who do like skincare and facials. They have like IV therapy there. They have chiropractors. They literally have it all. And I saw Dr. Cone, one of the owners. And I'm not even gonna be able to remember everything that she like went through with me to tell you, but bottom line is my uterus is fine. She's fine, which is great. That's very good news, which my last period, I got it when I was in Hawaii, was so much better than the last two, so I wasn't really concerned that I wasn't really thinking that I had something seriously wrong with me anymore. I just figured it's probably hormonal and or gut related because they go together. Because if your gut is not working properly, then you might not be converting hormones properly. It's all together. So that's the good news. We just got a lot of other stuff going on, okay? And so before I share all this, I was just thinking, I just went to Panera because it is 2:55 and I have consumed breakfast and a post-workout shake. So I just ate. I got a cookie for the way home. I'm excited, but I need a moment to digest before I start driving. So I figured I'd give you this update. And I was thinking in there, with sharing all of this, I am not saying that this is what you need to do if you have similar issues. I am not saying that this is right for anyone else. I am literally just following my doctor's orders, and I don't have to share this, but I want to because I think it's really, really interesting and it's really cool and maybe could help someone, right? But I just have to put all the disclaimers out there before I do share. So with that being said, I have never heard of this before. It's called muscle testing. If you know, you know. If you don't, okay, so what she did was, I had like one hand, sometimes I had my hand like on me, sometimes I had it just laying down, sometimes I had it like this, but she would press against like my arm, so I had my arm down and she would press against it and I would try to resist her. When she would bring little vials of stuff close to my body, she had hundreds of them, okay, because your nervous system will show you, like, okay, so I have to make sure I get this right. If you're strong against it, then I don't know what it means. It was a lot. Okay, but sometimes your arm's really strong when she pushes on it, and sometimes it's really weak, and that tells her what's going on based on what she's bringing close to me. So it would be like a parasite or a heavy metal or like, dude, I'm telling you, there were hundreds. I wish I could explain this better to you. I just know for a fact I'm not going to remember everything. So she did muscle testing on me, which was just so cool. She was talking me through stuff. I love naturopathic medicine because it's almost like magic. They know so much about you as a stranger. Like, the assessment was so cool. I've never heard of it. I've never done it. And she was great. I loved Dr. Cone. Amazing. And by the way, in case anyone was wondering, this is definitely not sponsored. I'm paying for everything myself, and I do have some supplements here, but I compared a few different groups around where I live, and this was very affordable. I think my office visit was $100 or $150. I can't remember without looking at my statement. I honestly think it was $100, and it was a 60-minute consult. And dude, even with the paperwork I filled out, she came in and she's like, okay, your enzymes are off, your liver and your kidneys are off, your blood sugar is off. She just like knew. She just knew. And then she did all the muscle testing. So anyways, that was the visit. And then the supplements that I got, I think, well, I have the receipt right here. Let me tell you. It was $262. And she put me on 4 different things, as well as she gave me, excuse me, I'm sorry, I just ate, a list, I'll tell you right now, of just like, not supplement things, but things to do. No eggs. So when she brought the thing close to me for eggs, my bod was like, what? I had no idea. So she's like, yeah, don't eat eggs. Like, your body does not handle them well. Okay, here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you this. I'm putting a hard boundary here. I don't want any feedback. Okay? Unless it's positive, you can give me positive feedback. But if you're going to try and like argue about what she's having me do, I don't care, because this is a doctor. I'm following her orders. Okay. I don't think this is going to cause any controversy, but I'm just like, it's scary to put this stuff out there. So thank you for being amazing and giving me a space to share this. But I need to drink distilled water for the foreseeable future, because based on everything she found going on with me, I just need to like really like detox, because my body's not doing that right now efficiently. So I am storing a lot of heavy metals. I got some radiation shit going on, and she's like, dude, we live in California, like, we're gonna be exposed. Hold up, I gotta turn the air on. It's hot. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna be exposed to radiation. And what your body does is when you're exposed to radiation, it will store heavy metals, so the radiation goes to the heavy metals and not into your tissues. So like, thanks body, but also not good, right? So there was that. Apparently I have a ringworm, which she said, she's like, most people have parasites, and typically they're like normal, right? They're like good bacteria or whatever is going on in your gut, but then something comes along and turns it against you, to where it becomes like pathogenic. So not good. And so apparently I have a ringworm. Let's name him. Okay. We need a name that starts with R. All I can think of is Reynold. We're not calling him Reynold. I don't like that. But the alliteration could be fun. So apparently I have a ringworm. And, oh, my blood sugar is just like, it's like bouncing around throughout the day, which is so interesting, because obviously I swear I have an Archie hair on me. Obviously I know a lot about nutrition and having balanced meals, but, yeah, my energy is just like up and down. So she told me to have protein first thing in the morning, like just protein, which is interesting, but we talked through it, and I was like, dude, I'm so open. Like, I will try anything to like feel good. And it's not that I feel super bad. It's just like, sometimes I'm really fatigued. Like, I know my hormones are off, and they are off. Not like insanely, but she was like, they're off because you're not detoxing. And so it's not the hormones that are the issue, it's the detox. So my liver, really my liver, I told her that I'm Reiki 1 certified, and she's like, focus on your liver. They like, oh, I love these people. I love when I find people who can just like speak my spiritual, holistic language, man. I love it. So anyway, she's like, focus on your liver. Kidneys are a little bit off too, but it's all, the root cause is the parasite, the heavy metals, and the radiation. So basically, she's like, right now, I don't even want to focus on like killing anything off. I just want to get stuff out of you. So basically, what she has me on is going to help just get it all out of my digestive tract, because here's the other half of things. I told her that I had amenorrhea for 3 years. Like, we went through my whole lifespan of having a period, and she was like, well, typically when this happens, your period is a way to get rid of toxins. And so when you don't have it for 3 years, you have 3 years worth of like buildup of toxins. And she's like, your uterus is really trying to just like get it out, but, and I'm sorry, but this is going to be detailed, my periods are very normal, okay? They're not extreme. It's just been the pain. And she's like, so your period, or your uterus doesn't have enough like stuff, blood, to get out the toxins. So that's why they're just staying. And So that's kind of everything wrapped up in one, but it was phenomenal. I'm sure I forgot a lot of things and a lot of details, and I'm not entirely sure I explained that very well, because before I educate or share anything, I like to fully understand it myself. And I was just sitting in Panera and I was like, bro, I got a lot of learning to do, which is exciting, and it's great. But she was amazing. I loved it, and yeah, so we're gonna see. I'm not even like, we'll see. I know this is gonna help me, but it's just very, very interesting, and I have never been to a naturopath before, so love it. Right up my alley. The staff was amazing. The facility was beautiful. Like, just a really overall great experience between the people and the therapy, essentially. So yeah, I'm gonna drive back to San Diego now. I'm just glad that, like, I learned some things, I got some answers, and I am really, really excited to, I guess, take y'all along this journey with me, and really just optimize my bod, because look at me. Like, you can be a pretty healthy and fit person and still have things that are not quite right. But I am really glad that my uterus is fine. Like, she's big chillin'. We just got other problems. So yeah, I think I'll end this talk here. Hopefully that makes sense. But thank you for listening, and I will see you later when I get to San Diego. I'll try to fill you in about Hawaii tonight. Let's hope I don't hit traffic. It's a Friday afternoon, so I shouldn't. For some reason, there's like not traffic on Friday afternoons. I don't know. It's cool though. So there's that. I will see you when I see you. The joke is on me, because it took an hour and 20 minutes to get here, and I just looked up my address to go home. I was going to show you my screen, and then I was like, that would be dumb, because then my address would be on the internet. 1 hour and 57 minutes. So we're about to binge call her daddy. That drive made me so tired. And then I came home to this. How beautiful is this arrangement? Just so pretty and bright. And here's the note that came with it. Sailor sent me these. He surprise called me this morning, and they were only in port for like a day, so he must have ordered these while he had service. But I cried. How sweet is this man? I just am so grateful for him. I love him so much. I know I haven't talked about deployment that much, and I don't really know why. I guess just because, what is there to talk about? Well, we're gonna do a Q&A when he comes home, but yeah, I just miss him. I love him so much. I actually got to talk to him every day when I was in Hawaii, because they were in port the whole time I was in Hawaii, so yeah, it was nice. And we're close. I can't tell you guys like when he's coming home for sure. I don't know the exact date because I told him to surprise me, but I have a rough idea. So yeah, I'm just excited for him to be home and just to have my person back, have my best friend back. But for now, Archie's been keeping me company, gives me snugs all the time. And yeah, we're sitting down and talking because your girl is tired. Let me see if you can just sit. There we go. So Hawaii updates. Hawaii was amazing. I went to Oahu, and it is a beautiful, beautiful island. We did stay in Waikiki, but we rented a car, and we were able to do this trip pretty affordably. Like, the flights round trip were $300 a person. The hotel, I mean, it wasn't like the nicest place, but we didn't care. And like, the people there were so great. Like, it's whatever. When I go back, I think Sailor and I are going to go back later this year. We'll stay somewhere that's like a little bit nicer, but Sarah and I weren't planning on spending much time there, so we didn't really care. And again, like, it's not like it was disgusting, but it wasn't like a resort or anything. So we stayed there, I think, for like $500 and something. So split that between two people, and then the car rental was under $300, so $150 a person. You do have to valet your car at night in Waikiki because there's just no parking there. But I think that was, I can't remember now. I think it was $40 a night. So $80 a person. We were there for 4 nights. So $160 divided by 2 people is $80. And then, yeah, we just got food at like the grocery store. We got a lot of poke and whatnot. Got a couple acai bowls like out and about, and we went to dinner once because we didn't really care to like go out to dinners and, you know, spend more money on that. But it was a pretty affordable trip, like honestly, and it was just so beautiful. Like the water is so blue, everything is so green, even the sky, like everything is just so vibrant there. The water is obviously warmer than here, so you can swim in it easily. I snorkeled for the first time in my life. We went 2 days. We went to Electric Beach the second day, and that's like the place to snorkel and scuba dive. So I got to see sea turtles there, and I got to swim with like all these tropical fish. It was really, really cool. There were a couple shark caves that we looked at too, because I met up with my friend Katie there, and she like swims and dives all the time. So she showed us all the places. The day before that, we snorkeled on the North Shore. It was by like Sharks Cove, and then I don't know why I have these two names in my head and I can't figure out which one it is without looking up the map. It's either Three Sisters or Three Tables. It's right next to Sharks Cove. Like we were basically on those two beaches / areas. And Archie, what are you doing? That's where I went snorkeling for the first time, and I got to see a bunch of fish out there. It was really cool. It was a cool spot. So yeah, my favorite thing to do, one of my favorite things to do is just fuck around in the water. Like I love to swim, not like swim laps. I love to just swim. I love to just be underwater. Like I am a mermaid, okay? I am a mermaid. And you know, it's one thing to go deep underwater when you're in freshwater. Like when I was a lifeguard, you know, you got to go to the bottom of the deep end and like do all that shit. Like that's one thing. But okay, you want to lay? But when it's salt water, dude, oh, the pressure was just so much. Like I can pop my ears underwater, but like not even that was helping, just because my body's like not used to it. So I couldn't swim down very far. I think I touched like a couple pieces of the reef that were like not super far down. I wanted to swim further, but it was not happening. My body was like absolutely not, like you're gonna implode. So yeah, but I got to swim with the wildlife, so that was cool. And we did Cocoa Head. It's, if you've done it then you know, but it is like straight up the side of a mountain, and you're so cute. Did you miss me today? And the views at the top, it's a hard hike. I will not lie to you. You have to take breaks like every 2 minutes toward the top. But the views at the top are insane. Like you're literally on top of the island. You're on top of the world. And it's just, it's so cool. Like it was difficult, but it was worth it. And I just think that's so cool how the universe is set up that way, and nature just rewards you for your hard work. So that was a memorable experience. And yeah, we just spent a lot of time outside, lots of different beaches, went to Sunrise Shack. We went to the one in Waikiki, but yeah, it was cool. And then the final night we were there, we stumbled onto like a block party / farmer's market situation. And I don't have my phone right now, and the baby's right here, or else I'd get up. But I got this bamboo sticker that says good vibes, and I put it on my phone case. It's so cool. I got Mac one too, but he doesn't know that. He's not gonna watch this. But I got him one too. So yeah, it was a good time. We'll definitely be going back by the end of the year. I think Sailor and I want to go. And I could see it being a place that I visit frequently just because it's close. Like San Diego's close, right? On the way there, it's a 6-hour flight. On the way back, it's like a 5. And I just watched Ozark the whole time. I started watching Ozark, and I just downloaded the episodes to my iPad. And it made the flight super easy. So yeah, the people there are so chill. They're just spiritually vibing. They're more present. They're happier. And Hawaii itself is a very spiritual, it's like very spiritual land. And I had a lot of synchronicities with Hawaii. The first one being that NLP comes from, I think I said this in my last video, the Hawaiians and their teachings. And then I went to Hawaii for the first time, and I didn't even know. So yeah, it was a good trip, but that's going to be all for this video. Just a couple of updates. I'm going to snug the baby here. I might take a light nap. I don't know. I'm so tired after today. But I am excited to start feeling better, just get my energy in check, get the ringworm, was that? Yeah, ringworm situation in check. Is that what I said earlier? think it was a ringworm. I'm going to be editing this and be like, yes, that's what I said. And just optimize everything, like I said. So anyways, we back to YouTube. I do have some travel coming up in the next, like, 5-6 weeks. So vlogs will probably be a little sporadic. I am going to Summer Smash in St. Louis in June. And then I'm home for a week. And then Lexi and I are going to Cancun. And I'm so excited. I miss traveling. I love it. To me, that is what life is about. And that is that. So, with that being said, look how cute this little baby is. This is what he does at night, right here. He just inserts himself. And that's fine. You can snug me. But with that being said, if you watched until now, I'm taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way. If you could give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell before you leave, that would be dope. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!